Street Fighter V in-game ads spark vociferous debate. My fight money. In-game advertisements hit Street Fighter V next week, Capcom has announced. This sponsored content, as Capcom calls it, arrives on the 11th of December, so today. It'll be displayed in several locations in-game to remind you about costumes, bundles, and the Capcom Pro Tour, Captain said in a blog post. You can turn the in-game ads off, but to encourage players to keep them on, you get extra fight money in ranked and casual matches when you have sponsored content enabled. Here's how it works. Every character has an ad-style costume where the sponsored content will appear somewhere in their clothing or model. In the example provided by the below image, we see adverts for the Capcom Pro Tour on Ryu and Balrog's gloves and clothes. No. 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 We don't want this. Like, this is completely unacceptable. And this whole story about you can turn it off, but you'll get more you'll get more fake currency if you turn it on. No. Like, this just shows you one of the things that really annoys me about Capcom. Because they can have a team that is fucking amazing and firing on all cylinders and delivering amazing value to their customer base, which is the Monster Hunter team, which in my opinion, they might as well be team of the fucking year right now, just based on the sheer value that they're delivering to players. Again, my opinion. And then they have the Street Fighter V team, which is piecemealing characters in DLCs and whatnot. And now they want you to watch ads on your video game. And they're putting those ads on Ryu's friggin' gloves. No. No. And no. Like, this is completely unacceptable. And here's the problem with this, right? The problem with a situation like this is that this is where they begin infiltrating. Like, slowly, very subtly, very just like, oh no, here's this little thing, but it's fine, because we're gonna give you more of this fake money, okay? Yeah, as Kegren is saying, you're not even watching the ads, you're playing them! Look at it! This dude's got an ad on his friggin' crotch! No, that's more like his waist. Whatever. Ryu's got ads on his gloves! Come on, man! No! This is unacceptable, dude! We need to be like friggin' rioting in the streets over this. I'm not even kidding, because this is how it begins. Capcom gets it in a little bit. It's the same thing that it was with loot boxes. I don't even remember who were the first ones to do it. Probably EA with FIFA Ultimate Team or something. They put their foot in the door, right? Now look where we are. When we got to Battlefront 2, we had to fucking riot in the streets to get people to rein this shit in. This ads in video games is the exact same situation. Like, you let something like this slide, and you can bet your ass next year, this is gonna be on like 70% of the video games in the industry. Like, everybody is watching this like friggin' hawks right now. Like, Ubisoft, they're like friggin' binoculars, like looking at the community reaction to this bit of news with their binoculars right there. Ubisoft looking at this shit just like, oh man, oh, they're rubbing their hands together. They're gonna like, oh man, we got it. We totally got it. They're going to do it. They're going to get the first burn, and then we're going to do it a little bit differently, but we're going to jam it in there. That's what gaming companies are thinking right now. A lot of them. You know, Activision. Fucking Blizzard is probably thinking about announcing Hearthstone tournaments inside World of Warcraft. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Or in between Diablo loading screens, you got a little bit of an advertisement for Destiny 2. Can't wait for that. Play Diablo 3 on my Nintendo Switch and get an advertisement for friggin' Destiny 2. That's where this is gonna go. Make no mistake, that's where this is gonna go. There has been trading, there definitely has been, but I don't think it's been on this level. Or maybe there has been on this level and I wasn't paying attention back then. But I'll tell you what, I'm definitely paying attention now, and no. No means no. No ads. A sponsor will also appear in the versus screen before battle. These loading ads will not affect the loading screen times. And finally, there are stage ads. Some tournament stages feature a sponsor, like the Ring of Power stage. It looks like this, which basically makes you realize that Street Fighter V was built with this in mind. Yeah, man. Great. As mentioned, you can turn the in-game ads off. To do this, go into battle settings. Reaction to the news amongst Street Fighter community has been mixed. Mixed? It should have been entirely negative. It should have been nuclear is the word that I would have wanted here. The reaction on the Street Fighter community has been nuclear. It doesn't matter that they can be disabled, wrote Redditor Legendary. Motives in a post for RSS Street Fighter. It's wrong to incentivize your users to expose themselves to ads in a game that they paid. Exactly. Full money for on top of DLC in order to earn fight money at a rate they were 2 years ago before the nerf. There is also concern the in-game ads will expand to include promos for the likes of Red Bull and other Capcom Pro Tour sponsors. As you'd expect, the Street Fighter community has already started taking the piss out of Capcom for the in-game ads with images such as the below. What the hell is that? Is that porn? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, dude. 10-piece strips. Pornhub. It sacrificed the integrity of the characters. Exactly. It's on friggin' reuse gloves, dude. The fuck? If there was any evidence that Capcom doesn't give a shit about a brand anymore, then destroying icons like Ryu with tacky NASCAR logos is it. These screenshots look terrible. I can only see it being worse when they hot swap these icons into things that fit it even less so. Paid $5 for a skin, splat, have a cup of noodles on it. That's the other thing, like you pay for a skin and then they slap an advertisement on the skin that you paid for. Isn't that, how ridiculous is that? Others, though, have pointed to the fact that you can turn the in-game ads off. I would rather go to Tekken or Fight Kid and play Street Fighter with ads on, but if you can just turn them off, then it's a non-issue to me. What about if you want to make that extra fight money, though? Just the fact that it's even there is a problem, dude. It's ridiculous. It's completely and utterly ridiculous. I didn't even notice the KFC thing on the UI there. That's beautiful. But yeah, dude, this is no. And no, like, it's like, look, if you're making a free-to-play video game, do whatever the fuck you want, okay? Like, if Warframe told me, oh, we're putting advertisements on our game, I'd be like, that's fine, your game's free, right? And maybe they would say something like, you know, but paying users or the pro users that have like, don't they have like a subscription service as well? They probably do. The users with a subscription service won't see these ads. Like, that's fine, because Warframe is free to play. Street Fighter V is not a free-to-play game. It is a $60 game with character DLCs that people have probably purchased. So not only they're already supporting the game by purchasing these character DLCs, and now on top of it, they're expected to look at Ryu with fucking Pro Tour stickers on his gloves, and even one on his goddamn fucking... Dude, I can't. I just can't, dude. Like the dude said, like Legendary said, it's disrespectful to the characters themselves. Like, friggin' hell, dude. What the hell are you even thinking? There's a right way to do advertisement. This ain't it.